ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Anno 1800 episode. Today we will be talking about the latest DLC, Bright Harvest. As you can see, Bright Harvest got released some days ago and we have some new content. We have silos, we have tractors, and we have a fuel station. Furthermore, there are many new ornaments included, which I will show you now in game. The first new feature I want to talk about are the silos for the animal farms. So as you can see here, we have a silo for the pig farm, and how it works is you build a pig farm and then you have this button here, a silo. It costs 1000 coins, 20 timber and 10 bricks. You place it next to the pig farm and it consumes 1 grain per 5 minutes. That means we need 1 grain farm for 5 silos, and it boosts the productivity to 200% for the pig farm. In the new world we need corn instead of grain, and that is all you have to know for the silos. The next feature I want to talk about is the tractor barn. You can place the tractor barn next to a plantation. I will show you how this works. So for example, we pick the vineyard and then you can see we have the button here for the tractor barn. It costs 5000 coins, 20 steel beams and 10 motors. So we place it next to the vineyard, and what happens then is that the amount of modules is plus 50%. So we have 192 fields for the vineyard, and what also happens is that we need 50% less workforce. As you can see here, the tractor barn needs fuel in order to boost the productivity of the vineyard, which brings us to the last game-changing feature, the fuel station, which is accessible at 750 engineers. And as you can see here, it has the same production chain as the oil production chain, just with fuel in the end, because the fuel is produced out of oil. What is also important to mention is that the fuel station has a range and it supports 20 plantation in range. When tractor barn and fuel station are connected, it boosts the productivity for 200% to a productivity of overall 300%. Furthermore, for players who like to embellish their cities, there are ornaments added at the farmer stage. The agriculture ornaments, as you can see here, for example a wooden fence, a scarecrow, a swing or a clothesline. And also at worker stage we have industrial ornaments, as you can see here, for example the water tower or the brick wall gate, the dirt mound or the metal piping, which makes it really cool to change the style of your city and to create a nice and all around beautiful city. We can see what he does, and also we can click the item source here. So as you can see, you can get it from military rewards when you drop a ship from Karl Leonhard von Malching or take over his island. You can get it from visitors. You can even see from which tier it begins that you can drop it. Also through quests, artisan quests, Karl Leonhard von Malching, Eli Blackworth, and of course from expeditions, rescue missions. And you can basically do that with all items that are in the game. You can sort it to ship items, trade union items, harbor master items, town hall items and culture items, or you can just type what you need. For example, if I put furnace, then I click furnace and I put trade union items, and then you can see all the items that have an effect on the furnace. So in my opinion, this is a really great addition and helps a lot for players who like to search for items, who like to farm items, and that way boost their city in different regards. The DLC also comes with a small Easter egg. When you go into the ego perspective and move the camera next to a tractor, then you press E, and as you can see, you're sitting on the tractor then, and you can drive the tractor and make a small tour through your city. And in general, I think that is a really nice addition. It is really cool to drive the tractor. Say the DLC content Bright Harvest is definitely an addition worth buying. All of the new features are made with detail and love, one can definitely see that. I think the tractors are a cool addition to the game. However, I have to say the productivity is boosted, yes, but it doesn't make a really big difference for people who play with items and boost their plantations and their farms with items, because you also have to take into account that you need more modules now, and also you need fire stations because the fuel station really likes to explode. So it doesn't make a very big difference for most of the plantations, I can say. For the vineyard plantation it makes a very small difference, but in the new world, for example for cacao and coffee, it makes a difference, and it is worth doing that when you have the right building layout. In my opinion, the addition of the silos for the animal farms are really worth it, because it boosts the productivity to 200%, which means that you need only half of the animal farms on your island, and the productivity really makes a great difference, for example for the cattle farm, and it is definitely worth building them in my opinion. And of course, the new ornaments are a really cool feature for people who like to build beautiful cities. They definitely need these ornaments because in my opinion they look really great. I hope you enjoyed my small review of the DLC Bright Harvest, and if you enjoyed my video, give me a thumbs up, make a comment or follow me on YouTube, that would be great, and I see you next time. Bye bye.